baby. Hit it.
Oh, what are you looking at me for? I was going to talk to the camera. Leave that camera alone. Yo, what's going on, guys? So today what we're going to be doing is teaching you how to tail whip. The camera just moved. Right, so for tail whips, there's going to be two parts to this video. The first half is going to be learning how to get the bike around and underneath you. What are you doing? Yeah, and then the second half is going to be going for the pedals and rolling away. So if you can already get the bike round, just skip to the later of the video and just to learn how to land. Right, so what you want to do with a tail whip is I do it coming fly out because I find it a lot easier. You can do it on other stuff. Right, so we're going to be doing it fly out today. So there's going to be some different steps to it. And what you're going to want to do is come up and sort of level out in the air and then kick the bike around. So what I would do is I kick the bike around this way. So you want to level yourself out. You want to kick with this leg, your right leg. Right, so I'm going to be doing these tail whips fly out, which I'll do out of the mini ramp here. So there's going to be some steps to doing a tail whip. So what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to come out as normal. You want to level your bike out, and then you want to be kicking the tail whip round. So if you're left foot forward, you want to be kicking with your right leg. What I'll do, I'll just show you that quickly. So for me, I have left foot forward. So you would bring your left foot back out the way, and then you would kick with this leg here. So what I'll do, I'll just do a little demonstration of doing that first. So just like that. So what you want to do, you want to try and do that first, because then you're going to sort of get used to doing it. And when the bike kicks, you want to be using your arms in the motion. So you literally kicking it round and then using your arms for the rest. So that is sort of the motion to sort of starting a tail whip, and the hardest part is actually the second part, which is trying to catch it and roll away. A lot of people are scared just to put the feet on and roll away, but to be fair, it's not actually that hard. So I'll show you that. So once you can get the bike around like I just did there, we can land next to it, move on to the next part. So what you're going to want to do here is I catch my tail whips in the air. So when, like I did there, where you land next to the bike, you want to be catching with your front foot. So I would catch with this foot in the air. Let me zoom in on that. So I would catch like that first in the air. Once you've done that, you can sort of roll away, and then you want to be putting your second foot on. So I'll show you that. Been doing this to me all day. Every time I go to talk, fucking butts in.
I'll do it how people do it when they try to aim for the front foot.
Right, so that's what you don't want to be doing. So basically, when you're kicking it around, you want to keep the bars quite close to you. You don't want to let the bike get too far away. So I'll slow-mo that down and you'll see the bars just went too far away. he was twerking, so I got distracted. So you don't want to let the bike get too far away. When it's sort of halfway round, if you pull the bars in, it will actually come underneath you. So what I'll do now is I'll show you from a few different angles of how to land the tail whip, so hopefully you can sort of see. have caught my foot somewhere.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. Look at your nose. High on the floor.
Look it falling off.
Right, I want to see a tailwhip from this onto that. Put it. Tailwhip from this to this. One bang. One bang. No one bang, you don't fall off. Oh. Oh. Okay.
So that's another variation of a tail whip. No, it's not. It's just a tail whip. So that's a tail whip. Put the step up.
Into from. No. You're fine. They're like. With my shot.
Right, come on. Give the viewers some tail whips.
Follow me. Easy. No, just like do it as I said. Don't aim to get your back foot over the front. That's when you do it wrong. You'll find yourself pushing the bike forward. It goes wrong. Always try and aim to the front foot first. So you spin round. Or if you like, on that way. So as soon as that foot's on, just fully commit and whack it on there. If you land cranks, it doesn't matter. You're going to land it. So there we go.
So what I keep telling people, if they can get the front foot on, just kind of put your legs together and put your knees together, and the back leg is kind of just going to land on somewhere. So once you've done that, you can work on getting on the pedal, but just rolling it I think is alright, isn't it? I find the best tip on doing tail whips is really just to fully commit. So get up into the air, get level, kick the bike around, use your arms, keep it close to you, and then just kind of go for your landing. A lot of people say look at your pedal, spot your pedal and kind of go for it, but I don't feel like I do that. I just feel like I kind of go around, my legs are already there and it kind of catches. So I find it easier to catch in the air and then land and roll away. But a lot of people just kind of land on the bike as it lands. It's a bit harder. So I prefer to do it sort of catching in the air. Right, so what I'm just going to show you here is where your feet are going to be when you're starting the tail whip to make sure you don't kick it wrong. So both of your feet are going to be on like this, and this right one you would bring back out of the way, like over the tyre, and this one kick it like that. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll just do like a slow-mo of your feet sort of moving. See you next time. I'm just going to get Connor to do a few different variations of tail whips, just so you can see what you can sort of do with it once you've learned how to tail whip.